Alright. Hello, my name is Halopie. In case you haven't seen me before, this is what I look like. I just wanted to give a quick introduction to the video because it's been a while. I will talk about the last couple months and then of course show the new tablet I've gotten, bought myself, and also give kind of what I look like. Yes, it's kind of weird. This is what my hair looks like. I kind of draw it a lot. I like this. In case you didn't know, I have like this side cut over here, which is kind of fun. I'm having much fun. I had it over a year now. So that's nice. Ignore the mess. Alright, hello again. I know it had been gone for a while and now I'm back again. Now on the topic at hand, while I was gone I had to buy myself a new tablet because a couple of months after summer vacation my old one started having issues with connections and it didn't seem like it was only the cable that was the problem. So I had to, in a little bit of a panic, ask my very lovely big brother if I could borrow his because it was the same model, until I found a new one, and it took a while. He said yes, and so I borrowed his for many months. I had tried looking around, but finding a new one was a tad hard until I finally decided on Wacom intuos medium with Bluetooth. It is basically the new version of my old tablet. Because you can't buy the old one anymore. Yeah. With the tablet comes instructions, the cord for charging, and the pen, of course. The pen does not need to be charged, and within the pen is 3 extra nibs for it. To download the driver you simply just have to follow the link provided in the folder, and then you just a couple of clicks and it's downloaded. Then you have to set up the pen pressure and you're good to go. For the Bluetooth you have to turn on the Bluetooth on your computer first and then turn on the tablet. The tablet needs 3.5 hours to charge, and the cable is easy to pack down again after charging. The tablet can last 15 hours with a full battery. The tablet can be used for both Mac and PC and is compatible with programs such as Adobe, Paint Tool, and so on. And the tablet has 4 buttons you can customize however you want. I've had the tablets for a couple of months now and I can therefore say I really love it, and I'm really happy that I had it. It's a lot smoother than my old tablet and the pen pressure is a lot nicer. It's nice and easy to pack in my backpack along with my computer, and I like the Bluetooth so you can just easily turn it on computer and then turn on the tablet and I can start drawing. And one of the first things I noticed when touching the tablet was the surface of the drawing area. It was smooth but felt different than my old drawing tablet. My old drawing tablet, the surface felt harder, and with the new one it seemed softer, which created a little concern, but I reminded myself to not let anything be solid yet until I had seen how it would do. The pen quickly made scratches in the tablet, and so far they seem to only be visible at a specific angle in the light. You can't feel them when running your hand over the surface. Furthermore, the pen nib seemed to wear down quicker than I'm used to. Having used this tablet for about 3 months, it is really worn down, and I don't recall my old pen nib wearing down that fast. However, I did draw a big amount the last couple of months, more than I would on a normal basis, so that probably has something to do with it, and I still haven't had to replace the nib yet. In addition, there's something I wish Wacom would include with their tablets, and even cheaper ones, and that's a little cloth bag that would at least give the tablet a little bit protection. Though the tablet, while laying in my bag, is at all times protected from the edges of my computer and or lays by itself on my desk, I still managed to get some weird damage on it that can be felt. Luckily the drawing area did not get damaged, but it is something to keep in mind. This tablet is however one of Wacom's cheapest, and it's cheaper than my old tablet, and it actually was, as I said, the same model. They lowered the price and gave it a better design and features, and honestly, for beginners, it is something I can recommend. It does a nice job and feels smooth and amazing to draw on. You just have to keep in mind of how you treat it, and I'm sure it will last a long time. My old Wacom did last 4 years after all. So, guess it is time for an update. So those who didn't really think much of it, and I completely understand why, I have been gone for a couple months, 4 months to be exact, at least last time I checked. At least 4 months since last video. And a long time without posting anything on my Instagram and so on. So for the last 6 months, I've been non-stop working on my portfolio for animation school. Yeah, I'm ditching a design career and trying to get into animation instead. Or well, I'm currently finishing my education this summer, which as a design student, but I'm sort of re-choosing my final education. The time spent while working on this portfolio has been an interesting journey of a lot of stress, constant mix of the usual I'm not really sure if I'm good enough and screaming. Either having periods of chill or extreme pressure when realizing I was behind schedule that I had made for myself. which completely got blown out the window in the end, and I was just, oh god. Interesting, but I really learned a lot through it and how to definitely handle it better if I had to reapply, since it's getting into this school is kinda hard and it's very slim I get in. But all in all, I'm very satisfied with my work, and I'm thankful for all the support I got from both my family and my friends. In addition to that, in case I don't get in, because the only thing I'm applying for this year is that, and you can't really apply for more than one thing to really want to get into animation school. But if I don't get in, I'll just take what we in Denmark call a sabbat year. It's usually a year where you either use it for traveling, earning money, or sit in your parents' house all year long, not doing anything. And if I don't get in, I'll definitely try to get a job somewhere and earn some money. And using the time, of course, in drawing classes and making a new portfolio. Now, this year has been interesting, and it's my final year, and in Denmark graduating is a lot. But in drawing department, I want to take a little detour from speed paints and MVP parts, because I really want to make small animation videos for stories I have, such as Looking After You and my Warriors Cats OCs. Because I really want to just get into my stories, get my stories out there, and I'm very excited for that and really interested in sharing my stories. I've been thinking of ways to get it out, because it seems kind of weird to post all kinds of work in progress videos on YouTube, because I feel like I'd rather surprise people there with a nice looking final and be like, oh, there it is. But I also want to show the work in progress, so I thought about setting up a Patreon. Well, I already have it set up, but it's not launched yet. Where I show the work in progress, a periods of drawings, bits of lore and stories behind my characters, getting to see the finished project before posting it, and giving tutorials to programs I use, because I get a lot of comments that people ask, and I always want to share some of the information I have at least learned through the years. On smaller drawings you can, for example, get monthly. But it really depends on you guys. It would be something you're interested in, and let me know if you have any ideas to other pledges. Please let me know. I think that was all. Other than that, it's just back to the usual deal of streams and speed paints and occasional MP parts. I'm still working on the video called Devil Kids. I have a new work in progress video on the Patreon, but I'm not sure when. Yeah, stuff, yeah. You get what I'm saying, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.